So what do you need to know? Okay. So what you need to know is, first of all, you need to understand the system. You need to build your business according to the system, and you need to teach your team the system so that when you are not around, okay, and so that people in your team can become independent of you. So let's move. Okay, what is a system and why is it important in our business? Number one, a system is a step-by-step procedure for carrying out a task in order to ensure sustainability and self-sufficiency. What it means is this. The system is your only guarantee that your business can be sustainable. Okay? A system is like when you are taking the knowledge you have out of your own head and putting it in the hands of the other person you are talking to or you are teaching it to. In this case, your partners, your teammates. Okay? They need to understand the system for themselves so they can help themselves at some point. Okay? Next up, without systems in our business, there can be no duplication. In the first message we sent out for this training, we said that people don't duplicate, only systems do. All right, because people come and go. So system is like a flowing river, you know. Whatever you throw in there, the water just carries the thing over to the other side. You know what I'm saying? So when people understand the system, things are able to go on seamlessly in the team. Without systems, there can be no duplication. And without duplication, network marketing becomes harder than a day job. Okay? This is a business of duplication. It's a business of duplication. And that is why, oh my goodness. Someone say, I can't even hear anything. Please, can you hear me? Confirm you can hear me. Oh, network today is a mess. Can you hear me? Kindly confirm you can hear me very quickly. I want to be sure that that is not a general problem.
Yes, we can hear you, Mr. Boyinga.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, like I said, this is a business of duplication. That's why whatever you are doing to get results must be something that somebody else can do. I am choosing my words very carefully. Please pay attention, okay? Because there are several things you can do to get results in this business. But the question is, that thing you are doing, can somebody else do that thing? Okay? Can somebody else, an average person, can do that thing? Because network marketing is a business of the masses. It is something that a lot of people can do. So whatever you are doing to get results in your business must be something that somebody else can do. Okay? Understanding, following, and teaching the system to your teammates means you will have a business that can run profitably without you. If that is your goal in the business at some point, go to the chat space and type in freedom is the goal. Okay? If that is your goal at some point, to come to a point where you have a business, that everybody understands what to do, okay, and they are doing it, is that your goal? Then guess what? You must understand the system, you must build according to that system yourself, and you must teach the system to your teammate, okay? Now, it is the only way, that's why it's so important. This is the only way we can guarantee that you and everyone you connect to this business can and will have time and financial freedom within 2 to 4 years. So that being said, let's move on very quickly. There are 7 skilled areas in our business, 7 professional skills in our business. Understand that you can't just make up one money and start making 7 figures in a month, just like that. You must have some skills. Do we agree on that? Whatever you must succeed at in this life, any business at all, any job at all, you must have some skill sets. There are certain things you must be able to do in order to earn such an income. In our business, there are 7 core skills to master. Focus on these 7 first of all, before anything else, okay? Skill number 1 in our business, to become a professional, to get results seamlessly, is knowing how to find prospects. Finding prospect is a skill. It can be learned, and there is a way to go about it in our business, in this C21FG, okay? But I'm going to break it down today in the next few minutes. Okay, finding prospect, which means getting people that you can show your business to, finding prospect. Skill number 2 is inviting prospect. Now that you have a prospect, How do you invite the person to come and attend a presentation? They cannot sign up until they have attended to see a presentation, right? Next is presenting the opportunity. That's now the next skill. The next skill then is follow up and by extension, handling objections. Okay. Somebody comes and attend the presentation. Somebody watch the video of presentation and all that. They won't just sign up upfront. Okay. I always tell people that their instant sign up is a miracle. Their fortune is in the follow up, right? It's a skill you can learn and master. How do I follow up? Next skill is closing, which means getting them to make payment to start their business in their own best interest, right? Next skill is now that they are signed up, how do you help them to get settled into the business properly? We call that one onboarding, getting a new partner started right in the business. And the final skill is promoting events, getting your teammates to attend events, to attend, trainings like this and stuff like that. If you understood that so far, type yes in the chat space, type yes in the chat space. Okay, so in all these skill areas, do we have systems in place? How do I find prospect? If you are saying, I don't have contact again, I have maxed out all my contact lists, I don't know what to do again, how do I get people? I'm not getting prospect, blah, blah, blah. It starts with the skill of finding prospect. So this morning, what are the systems we have in place around finding prospect or lead generation in our business? Okay, let's start from there. Okay, finding prospect. There's systems around that. Number one, it starts with your contact list. No matter who you are, don't allow anybody to come and give you excuses and saying things like, I'm new, I've done several things in the past. I don't have contact again. They are all messed up. Or somebody come and say, you know what? Let me talk to other people first. Let me talk to strangers first. I don't want to use my contact list. My darling, sit that person down and educate the person. Even if your contact lists are messed up, okay, there is a way to repair it because the system says you must, so I say must, you must start from your contact list and understand that when people say they are unwilling to show this thing to their friends and their family members, it just tells you they have a belief problem. In their mind, they are still doubting, am I sure it's not a scam? Am I sure all of that? So because the system says the first place to look in terms of getting contact or finding prospects in this business is your contact list. The question is, how many contacts do you have on your phone right now? If you go and check your phone book, how many contacts do you have? Because sometimes we are so used to going out to go and look for what is out there, whereas the one you already have, you've not even minded enough. So how many contacts do you have? Have you emptied your contact on paper? Those days we used to have hardcover notes. They will tell you, sit down there, bring out all the contacts on your phone, write it down, their name, their phone number, their location, and what have you. Write it down. That's the first place you look at. Okay? That's the first place you look at. Your contact list. That's the first place. But guess what? At some point, I know you will soon exhaust that contact list if more is not being added. Yes or yes? Of course. So guess what? Then comes the next system, the contact recommendation system. Contact recommendation system. I am talking about finding partner. Contact, if you understand contact recommendation system alone, I am telling you, you will never have issues with having leads in this business. Let me give you a backstory. When I first joined this business, as many of you may know, I signed up when I was in Akungba. My mentor was in Abuja. So how did I build my business in Akungba? And there was no office in Akungba. Nobody was in my upline was not there to present for me, whatever. But guess what? Let me tell you how I was getting contact. I began with my list, my contact list. Your contact list sums up your warm market, your hot market, your friends, relatives, acquaintances. They are all on your phone. So what was I doing? I would simply invite my contact list, my friends, to Chicken Republic, and I'll play video for them to do a one-on-one presentation with them. And guess what? Where I'm going is this. I understand that at some point, I will run out of contact. Okay? So whoever I show my business to, at the end of the presentation, once I ask you a question, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 means I'm not interested, 10 means you want to start right now. What's your level? If you give me a number that is not 1, meaning you have some level of interest, guess what? You must drop contact list immediately. Am I communicating? So develop the habit of always generating contact from everybody you have shown your business to. It's another way of finding prospect. Are we together now? Look at your business. In the last 30 days, how many people have attended your presentation? They have attended on Zoom or physically or watched a video and all that. How many of them actually gave you contact? There is a way to go around it, okay? For some of these things, there will be no time for me to go into the script and the how to specifically. I am focusing on the bigger picture here, the system here, okay? But I recommend resources to help us to understand how to get it done. Contact is, you can learn that system. Contact recommendation, the person will bring out from their phone. You know what, my friend, while you are waiting for the money to start this business, let us begin to work with you. I mean, you have interest, right? Guess what? I believe in you. We can do this. Bring out your contact list. They recommend their contact to you, and you start working on that contact list. They send them the SMS, you put the call across to them to invite them for a presentation, and from there they sign up, you are building a team. It's a system. If you are doing that consistently, you will never run out of contact to call. Did you know that even if you have only 100 contacts on your phone, let me quickly share a whiteboard here. Even if you have only 100 contacts to start with, only 100, okay? If you have 100 contacts on your phone to start with, let's say out of this 100, you are able to successfully get, let's say, just 30 of them to attend presentation or to watch a video, okay, to see the opportunity. Do you know that if you consciously engage them on this, out of that 30, I am very sure at least, let's even say just 10 is interested in the business. Whether they pay right now or they don't pay right now, they say, I will pay later, whatever, doesn't matter. Guess what? If out of these 10, you are able to collect 50 contacts from just 5 of them, okay? 50 times 5 will give you what? That is what? That is 250 new contacts to start working on, or new leads. Are you aware of that? Okay, that's why that system is a very powerful system. If you are following and you're getting this, type yes. From today, make it a habit. Whoever sees my business must recommend contact. Okay? In fact, either they say yes, they're interested, or they say no, they're not interested. So far, you have seen the opportunity, you must recommend contact. There is a way to do it, okay? And it's all found in the tool that I'm going to recommend at the end of this training, okay? So let me run. Next system we have is questionnaire system, okay? These are the foundational system, I mean, the fundamental systems upon which this organization was built upon. Questionnaire is a tool for prospecting strangers, people that you don't know, okay? You do this when you have exhausted all of your contact lists and all that. When you don't have, you want to restart a fresh team, you can go and share questionnaire. If you are sharing 10, even if you're a part-time person, even if you are part-time, if you are sharing 10 questionnaires in a day, if you are sharing 10 questionnaires per day as a part-timer, do you know that in 1 week, 5 days in a week, you have shared already 50 questionnaires? Are you aware of that? Okay? If you are just sharing 50 questionnaires per day, if you make it a habit today, that every day I will share, so not 50, 10 questionnaires per day, 10 surveys or questionnaires per day, right? In 1 week, you would have gotten how many leads from that? That is 50 contacts from that, all right? In 1 month, that's how many? That's 200 contacts or leads. Are we together now? It's a system. Don't forget that whatever you are doing, somebody else must be able to do it, okay? Somebody else must be able to do it. If you don't have to share a questionnaire, talk to your upline or your sponsor. They will guide you and show you how. We also have the Google form. Google form is the online version of the questionnaire. That one, people can fill it from different parts of the world that they are in and all that. Google form, okay? Next one, because for me, we focus first of all on the free methods. All these ones I have mentioned so far does not cost you money, all right? Google form, they can fill it, and from there you have new leads coming into your business. Next is what? Social media prospecting, the free method. You can prospect on Facebook. There are lots and lots of people on Facebook. If there is one art we have lost in this business recently, it is sharing, using our WhatsApp, sharing video, right? I think we need to do a video campaign where we just give people videos to watch and understand the business. I'm going to talk about that very shortly, okay? So with these systems up there, you cannot, if you master each of these systems, just pick them one by one. You can first of all pick contact recommendation. Let me even understand it. How do I get people to recommend their contact? How do I work on them effectively and all that? Then pick up questionnaire. How do I master questionnaire? Right? If you master these systems, okay, you know what? I can't really move around very well. How do I master social media? There are trainings around that. During the pandemic, we couldn't even go out of our houses. Guess what? Online, on Facebook, we're prospecting and people were signing up in the business on Zoom. Am I communicating? You cannot run out of contact lists if you understand this system. Okay? Now, there are other ways that have come over the years. Facebook and Instagram advert and radio advert. But like I put in there, this is not recommended for newbies. All right? Because it costs money. So even if you have the money to do it, can your downlines afford it as a new person? Don't forget duplication. All right? You can do those ones while you start making money in the business, so that you don't come to a point where, oh, I'm spending so much money. Let it be that, okay, I'm reinvesting in my business from what you have earned. But take your time, first of all, before you go to all those adverting, master the core system. You see, those ones up there, they are the ones that is sustainable, that is duplicable, that works all the time. Facebook advert, Instagram advert, radio advert, these things can give you headaches sometimes. Okay? But master the ones that will always be what? Duplicable. Am I communicating? I am not saying you can't do, I do Facebook advert, I do radio advert myself, but guess what? I can afford it. Even if I lose, I don't get anybody sign up from that thing. The money does not move me. Do you get it? If I do a radio advert of maybe 50K, 100K, and the money, whatever, nothing comes out of it, I won't be bothered. But for a new person, that can break them. Are you getting what I'm communicating here? Is it clear to you what I'm communicating here? So first of all, don't start up with running advert. Master the system. Master this system. Contact recommendation, questionnaire, Google form, social media. Master the system for finding prospects. First of all, if you got that, type in yes. I spent so much time on that. If you got that one, type yes very, very quickly. Type in yes. Next up is inviting. Inviting. Okay? Now, use the appropriate script for that. For all your contact lists are not the same. Some are your hot market, some are cold market, some are warm market. Based on who they are, there are different scripts to invite them. So I recommend these two, Success Manual, 2nd edition. If you don't have it, it will be posted on your platform after this meeting. Take your time to go through that manual. All the scripts are there. How do I invite Mr. Jack Robin? How do I invite this person? How do I invite that person? All those things, all those scripts to invite are in that place. There's another document titled Grass to Grace Script by Ambassador Another. Okay? Get the script as well. There's a training by Boss Ronke that I highly recommend. Search for that video on YouTube. Or after this training, we can put out the training. So you can, if you are really intentional about building this business, you can go through those trainings to help yourself. Different ways to invite. It's a training by Boss Ronke. In fact, that training, she shows you how you can even invite somebody via WhatsApp, just by chatting on WhatsApp. You can invite. Don't make it complicated. It's a very simple thing. See what I'm saying? Then if you want to master contact recommendation system, go and watch the training by Dr. Victor Balsin, The Untold Secret of Contact Recommendation. That training will do justice to understanding the contact recommendation system. I challenge you to watch that training 5 different times. You will master that, you understand that system, then put it into practice. Okay? That is on what? On inviting. Next up is presenting the opportunity. You can invite our event. How do I invite? Is up there. Okay, that's the second slide I mentioned already. You can invite to online, you can invite to Zoom. Okay, you can invite to Zoom. Guess what? We have sessions running in our offices every single day. In Abuja office, they present every day. People are there. Send your prospect there. Invite. You're on WhatsApp, talking to somebody. Invite the person to attend. Invite the person. They can attend physically in Abuja, in Kaduna, in Port Harcourt, in Jos. In Lagos, we have 7 different offices. People don't sign up until they see the business. All right? You can invite them to physically in our offices or to Zoom. Right? To Zoom as well. Okay? The next thing is what? Use the presentation video. The video I recommend personally right now is, there's a video of a session whereby Dr. Victor was presenting. The Connected Revolution is the title of that video. I will send it out also after this training. You can send that video to your prospect. Sometimes I recommend download the video as a document so that you can send it to them so they can watch without interruptions. Because sometimes when they are on YouTube, adverts, other videos can distract them. When we first joined this business, at the beginning days of this business, we're not sending YouTube links. We're sending the actual video to them. It cost us more data, but guess what? It was effective. Because when they download it and they watch it, guess what? They can watch without interruptions that happens on YouTube. Am I communicating here? So I'm going to send out both the link and the actual video that you can send to them directly. So you can actually ask them, should I send you the YouTube link or should I send you the actual video to just download on your phone? If somebody tells you I don't have data, that excuse is from those who don't know the value of the video. Am I communicating? You download skits and other things. Tell them, this video will change your life. Edify the video properly. Master how to use video very well. Edify it. The reason why you are saying, oh, I'm using video, no result is coming from it, is because you have not mastered how to use video. You must first of all edify the video very well. See this video, it can change your life. This video is this, is this, is that. Edify the video very well before you send it. Okay? Now, next one is what? Learn how to present one-on-one. This one saved my business. I was in a place where there was no office at the time. There was no Zoom at the time. So guess what? I had to learn how to present one-on-one using videos. Don't forget, the video will give all the information, right? On YouTube, I have a training for that title, how to run one-on-one presentation and all that. That is on presenting. Next one is follow-up. I'm running, okay? Next is follow-up. Oh my God, the time is gone. Follow-up and handling objections. Let me quickly say this. Write this down in your notes. Instant sign-up is a miracle. The fortune is in the follow-up. I am shocked sometimes that you will take out the time to find the prospect, invite the prospect, call the person and everything. The video is on YouTube, okay? How to one-on-one presentation. Just search for it on YouTube. Or just put my name and search for it on YouTube, okay? You take out your time to prospect somebody, invite the person attended, and you don't follow up. Somebody say error. Biggest error. You are leaving money on the table. So whenever you invite somebody to a presentation, target the time. If, for example, now the meeting is for 12 p.m., in your mind, just put 2 hours, plus or minus, plus mastermind handling, blah, blah, blah. Give yourself 2 hours. By 2 p.m., call the prospect. Hello, Mr. So-and-so. The script is in Success Manual. It's on page 34 in Success Manual. I titled that one, how to follow up after every presentation. It's on page 34. If you're a new person in the business, use that script to follow them up. If you're wondering, what do I say in follow up? Just go and use that script. That's all. Call the person. Hi, so my goodness. Use that script. I don't want to waste time to start going into the script. Just use the script, okay, to follow them up right after. Hit the iron when it's still hot, okay? Hit the iron when it is still hot. Next tool I use for follow-up is what? Three-way call. Three-way call. For your post that attended the meeting, put them on a three-way call. How do you do that? It's also in that particular script, okay? How you should do the three-way call and all that. Just follow the script if you're a new person, okay? Then your diary is a tool for follow-up as well. Because you forget appointments a lot. Use your diary, okay, to note, oh, this person said it's going to start on so-and-so day. Put their name down on that day. Call Mr. So-and-so on this number by so-and-so time based on your last discussion with the person, okay? But don't stop there. Whoever you show your business to, let me say it again here. There is somebody here that always gets signed up on WhatsApp, okay? He's always getting signed up on WhatsApp. You know why? He does this next thing, WhatsApp broadcast list. If you don't have this thing in your business, you are missing a lot. You are missing a lot, okay? You are missing a lot, all right? What do you need to do? Everybody you invite to see your business opportunity, once they attend, create a broadcast list. Put the person on that broadcast list so that every day you are sending them testimonial videos. You know, you can text attendance of cell meeting, maybe like on somebody's cell meeting, screenshot and send to them. My goodness, today's amazing. Just to keep it fresh in their mind. The mistake you are making is that you are waiting for them until when they say they will pay before you call them. Somebody say error. Before that day, what are you doing for them? On your broadcast list, send out messages to keep it fresh in their mind, testimonial videos and all that. Let me tell you, even if somebody says they're not interested in their business, you can convert that no into a yes by simply telling them, you know what, I respect your opinion and your decision on this, no problem. But can I keep you posted on my progress from time to time? Write that thing down. Just write that question down. Can I keep you posted on my progress from time to time? Question mark. They will likely say yes. Once they say yes, still add them to your broadcast list because you have just got their permission to actually do what, to actually follow up. Okay. Next is close down. Close down. Okay. Like I said, invite your high-end prospects on a three-way call with your leader. Then you can master the skill through training and practice. For me, the best way to learn how to handle objection and close is by watching your leader do it. That's the honest truth. That's how I learned it, through three-way call. When you're on a three-way call with your leader, you are hearing how your leader is handling the person's objection and closing the person down. That's how you are learning it. You are seeing it firsthand because there are different scenarios and all that. So the best way to learn this thing is, first of all, to do three-way call. And from there, start practicing also on others from what you have learned. Are you getting value so far? Is this clear so far? I know I'm rushing, but are you getting any value at all so far? Is this clear to us so far? Let me get a yes very quickly because, beautiful. Now, next up, and I'm going to stop here, is now I have a new sign up. Now I have a new sign up. How do I help this person to start right in their business? Don't be confused though. It's a very clear path in this business. Don't be confused at all. Okay, and I'm going to stop here. Okay, this is my final slide, and I'm out of here. I'm done with this training. Okay, because of time. Somebody just signed up into your business. What do? The first thing you do is what? Call that person to validate. Don't wait for your leader. It's your prospect. Okay, call the person. Some of you, somebody sign up, you don't even know. It's an error. You don't even know that you had a sign up. It's an error. Why? Because you didn't follow up. You didn't follow up. Okay? If you call the person after the session is over, immediately you can know whether they sign up or not. And when they say, oh, yes, I signed up, what do you need to do? Validate them. Okay? The script for that as well is in Success Manual. Check the Success Manual. It's there. Okay? The script is in Success Manual. It's there. Go and check the script in Success Manual. Okay? Show your excitement. Be happy for them. Wow. Welcome on board. You have been the best price so far. I mean, this is a journey that will change everything for you financially speaking. Welcome on board. We're so proud of you. I mean, validate the person. Next stop, book them for IPO and QSG. That's why we call it vision sharing, to sell the vision to them even more. Okay? IPO, QSG. After that IPO and QSG, the next thing is what? Their business brand launch. And the goal of that brand launch is for them to be able to connect their first partner. To connect their first partner is the goal at that moment. And guess what? For that business launch, make sure you do it effectively. There is a training also on business launch alone. Okay, how to make it effective. There's a training on that as well. We'll send you all these links after this training. If you are really intentional about this, take your time, study it. It's a system. Study it. So that when they become they get their focus in the business, guess what happens? The next step is they apply to become an active partner. Okay, and once they do that and they are approved, what happens next is what? They start going through the SMO checklist. All right, in that SMO, they're getting trainings to know the skills of the business and all that. Once they are done with that SMO, the next thing, people are confused. What next? The next thing is what I call DMO, daily method of operation. Sit down with the person. Oga, I think we should apply part-time. Okay, let's create how many hours you have in a day for this business. They'll give you, okay, in a week, I can devote so number of hours on so and so day and so and so day. So you create a DMO for that person based on their committed time to the business. Maybe they have just 3 hours. You know what? In those 3 hours, spend 1 hour prospecting, spend 1 hour inviting, spend 1 hour following up. Just give an example now. Do you get what I'm saying? The DMO must include prospecting, inviting, and follow up. For a new person, those are the 3 things to focus on. prospecting, inviting, follow up. So create a DMO for them so that every day they are doing the activities, even though it's little, okay? Even though it's little, based on how many hours they have. Some can say, okay, prospect 10 a day. Some prospect at least 5 a day. Invite 5 a day. So they plan to at least 5. Let them have a daily activity they're doing, DMO. And from there, guess what? They get more partners. You now show them how the structure works and everything. From there, they become an AP, then Kingsman, then they start going in ranks in the business. They start growing like that. If you understood these things so far, type in yes in the chat space. Okay, I have to really stop here. Time is really gone. My goodness. Do we get this at all? Is this clear to you to some level? All right. I recommend all the videos that I talk about today will be sent across. But for those videos to make sense, come and watch those videos in relation to this training so that you understand what you are doing at every point. There is no confusion. Understand this system. Okay? That is how it works.